MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Today, spring training action from the Cactus League between the Chicago White Sox and their crosstown rivals to the north, the Chicago Cubs. Now a moment here to check out the White Sox starting lineup. How do they go about taking down their rival, Steve?
I think you really have to be patient in this one. Work the count, take some pitches, and then put the ball in play. I think you're going to have to try to manufacture runs one base hit at a time.
Pedro Strop is on the mound for the Cubs in this one. What do you have for us on him, EK?
Yeah, Matty, he'll look to build off of his last start where he got the win and only allowed one run.
With a moment now, let's take a look at the Cubs alignment on defense. It's brought to us by Majestic. Eric, what do we need to know?
Well, Matty, Anthony Rizzo is really the centerpiece for this Cubs ball club. Offensively, we know what he does. But defensively, he really holds this infield together. Very fluid over at first base, good soft hands, and has a good throwing arm as well.
Michael Jordan heads for the box, ready to lead this one off today. And we are underway as the first pitch of the afternoon is taken for ball one.
First pitch, 107.
And now this misses as well as he's behind the leadoff man this afternoon, 2-0 now.
This is a guy whose numbers are on the rise, and this is a big reason why. 2 close pitches, 2 good takes, and now he's in a great hitter's count, 2-0.
2-0 count, and the pitch. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Torres moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number 1.
Yeah, an easy fly ball there to start the ball game. One of the big keys for him in this one is going to be keeping that leadoff man off base. He's off to a good start here.
At the plate, Adam Eaton, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he lays off there, 1-0. And set up behind the dish is Woody Keller as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
Yeah, Keller's a guy that will mostly call a great game. Although sometimes he gets some odd looks from pitchers, especially when they feel like they've spotted a great pitch.
Swing and a liner. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. And a fastball blew it right by him, and there are 2 down.
Well, you're always gunning for a strikeout when he's at the plate because his legs make him so dangerous, even when he hits just a slow grounder. So nice job of keeping him off base right there.
Stepping in now, Victor Marrero. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Hit hard on the ground to the right. Robeson is right there. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. So a fairly painless top of the first. It's the White Sox nothing. Cubbies coming to bat. A Windy City showdown, and it's on the show. And a chance now from the north side of Chicago to check out the Cubs starting lineup. Steve, what's the key for him against one of the best starters in the game?
Well, definitely be aggressive at the plate. You've got to come through with clutch 2-out hits, and don't leave runners in scoring position. That's the key.
Jeremy Washington gets the ball for the White Sox in this one. What do we need to know here, EK?
Yeah, Matty, he pitched well enough in his last outing to get the win. They'll take that again here.
And with that, let's take a look at the White Sox defensively. It's brought to us by Majestic. Eric?
Well, Matty, if there's a ball hit out to center field in this one, and I'm the third base coach, I am not going to send him. He has a cannon out there in center field. Everybody knows it. We'll see if he gets a chance to show it off in this one.
Jesse Padilla comes to the plate to lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. First pitch here is a sinker that runs a bit too wide. It's ball one. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. First two pitches off the mark here. It's 2-0.
No strike.
Two and one after the foul ball there. And a 2-1 slider is looked at for a called strike two. And that's a swinging strike three in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Padilla is retired, and there's one away.
Boy, that's a really nice play there behind the plate. He doesn't panic. He takes his time and makes the good throw on to first. So score that a strikeout with a 2-3 putout for good measure.
Into the box, Freddie Santiago, as he'll take a look at ball one. Pulls this one into the air out into right field after it is eaten. But he won't get to it. It drops in behind him. Around second. He'll try for third. And he will make it into third with a one-out triple.
You talk about flying. With his speed, he doesn't need a coach. Not even going to look at him. He's made his mind up. When he hits second, I'm not stopping. I'm getting to third.
Into the box now, Tyler Coleman, and a fastball there is inside as that one backed him up a bit.
I don't think there's any intent with that. That might be just to let him know that he's out there.
A man at third with one away. Chopped foul right at home plate. It's strike one. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Foul right at the plate. The count moves now to 1-2. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. And a slider gets away from him here as it just about got him in the ankle.
Well, that might be his way of saying, look, enough of the foul balls already.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. And this misses, so that'll fill the count at 3-2.
Well, he almost hit him on the last pitch, and he's showing he doesn't care. He's coming right back inside.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Catch is made. Here comes the runner from third. And this will not be close, and the run will score easily.
Well, you know, he needed to make sure that he could cash in on that one-out triple. And the sacrifice fly is going to get the job done. That's a good piece of hitting.
David Torres Gets his first opportunity now, trying to get on base and keep this first inning alive. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
And now after that sac fly, this is where you got to just clear the deck and start this inning over.
Saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air. And he'll just make the tag himself, and the inning is over. So it's 1 run, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left on base. We'll go on to the top of inning number 2. It's the Cubs 1 and the White Sox nothing. Leading off the inning, Edwin Encarnacion, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
And this is a guy that can make a big change in this game with 1 swing of the bat, because you know he has big-time power.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. And he falls behind now, 2-0.
It didn't catch the corner there, but you can see he was trying to jam him with the running action on that 2-seam fastball.
Three and 0 now.
I'll give him this. He's not intimidated up there. That was inside. Close to triple digits. He didn't even flinch.
Here it comes on 3-0. And a good comeback there. It's 3-1.
And you know, I think it's going to be important that when guys get their pitches, they take advantage. There it looked like he was taken all the way, and he may not get another pitch that catches that much of the plate.
3-2.
Full count.
Full count. Here it comes. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
Yeah, he did a great job of battling back from being down 3-0 to start the inning. Well, things weren't looking all that good, but he didn't panic. He trusted his stuff, and he comes right back with 3 good pitches to get the strikeout.
Standing in now, Marcos Figueroa. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1.
Well, and he's got a great splitter. You're talking 88 miles an hour. You think you can hit it, but it just disappears on you.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now. Very difficult to get on top of a pitch when it's coming in that high.
Darn near impossible when it's coming at you in the high 90s. You just can't get your hands up there fast enough to stay on top.
They try to come in with the fastball, but it's too far in, and it's even at 2-2.
You know, I think you have to ask yourself, was he trying to throw a fastball for a strike right there? Or was he just trying to set me up for that changeup away?
And this is in a bit tight, maybe above the letters as well, so it's a full count now, 3-2. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Well, tough to start a game much better than this. He's run through these first 5 guys pretty easily. This is already his 3rd strikeout of the ball game. Looks like he's in it for the long haul here.
Alexi Ramirez stands in, looking to put the bat on the ball for a change here, with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. Here's a first pitch slider that just tails out of the zone. It's ball 1. And here's a fastball inside as the count moves to 2-0 now.
Well, it's looking like this might be their best chance to get that first base runner out there. And really, this has been one of the few guys that's even been ahead in the count.
In the air, down the left field line and deep. Coleman on the move. And that's the third out. Down in order go the White Sox. They trail this one 1-0. Anthony Rizzo will lead things off here as they'll have 5, 6, and 7 due up to start the home second.
Rizzo.
And that's high for a ball, 1-0.
No strike.
And that misses low and inside. 2 balls and no strikes. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
Yeah, 3-0 count now to start the second. Doesn't look like he's gotten into the flow yet.
And he takes ball 4. Leadoff man's aboard here to begin the home half of the second.
Well, it seems to me like you've at least got to make him go after something there. I mean, the bat never left his shoulder. And that's making it way too easy for a guy leading off the inning.
Jacob Anderson gets his first shot here with a man on following the leadoff walk.
And you know, guys, we talk about it all the time. Leadoff walks are so dangerous, and we'll see if they can take advantage of this one.
Runners on the move for second. Line toward right center. And that'll get down for a base hit. And now they'll have runners at the corners to start off the inning.
Yeah, it's not too often that you'll see a first pitch hit and run, but it worked out here. Usually you see it when the batter's ahead in the count. 1-0, 2-1, sometimes even 1-1. But they roll the dice right away, and it pays off perfectly.
Stepping in now, Eric Robeson, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1.
And with his speed, contact probably means a run right here. So that's got to be his only thought process at the plate.
Runners are at first and third with none out. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
He's still got a couple pitches to deal with right here, but he's starting to lose command of his pitches. You got to take a step back, take a deep breath, and get back in the zone.
Here's the 2-0. That'll find its way out of play. Still going to have a good hitter's count. 2-1 now. Now he lifts a high pop-up, drifting into foul territory on the right side. And the first baseman can't get there. Runners at the corners here, nobody out. Chop foul at the plate, and we'll do it again. Has to be thinking strikeout here. And a good sinker there gets him swinging for the first out.
And with where that pitch was, there's no doubt he was hoping to get a ground ball out of this, but I think he'll be more than happy to take the strikeout instead.
So 1 out here with runners at first and third. And that'll bring the dangerous Alex Rodriguez to the plate. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
Now at the plate, you're looking for something up in the zone. Try and keep it in the air. Make sure you don't hit into a double play.
Here comes the 1-0. Ground ball sent back up the middle. And that is through into center field, a base hit. Notch one in the score column as a runner from third crosses the plate. It's a 2-0 ball game. And time will be called here as the pitching coach heads out to the mound and hopefully try and settle this guy down a bit. The pitcher, Pedro Strop, steps up to the plate in a sacrifice situation, so let's see if that is indeed on right here.
Textbook sack situation here, guys.
And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0.
Yeah, that's just not really good form right there. He's just kind of jabbing at that thing.
And the pitcher will indeed try and move his runners as he gets this one down. Throw, got him, and that's a gorgeous play.
Oh, man, what a terrific play right there. That ball was rolling, and it stayed low, so he had to bend all the way over to make a barehanded grab, then a quick release, a nice throw to first in time to get the runner. You can expect to see that on highlight reels for a couple days at least now.
In now, Jesse Padilla. As the first pitch here is a bit high, it's ball one.
Very tempting up there, but that's also a pitch that a lot of guys will pop up. So that's a nice job of laying off.
The 1-0 delivery. Chop foul at the plate, strike one. 1-1, here it comes. And he'll fall behind now to 1-2. Protecting with two strikes, went out of the zone that time, but he stays alive. Second and third, two away. Another foul ball, and this battle will continue. To short. Ramirez is there. On to Encarnacion at first, and that ends the inning. Two hits in the inning lead to a run for Chicago. We'll go now to the top of the third. The Cubbies are in front, 2-0. Tyler Flowers will stand in now to lead things off. 7, 8, and 9 here to start the third inning.
And maybe one of these guys can break this string of 6 straight retired to start the ball game.
And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball one.
It looked like he was going to try to go the other way with that thing, but a wise idea there to try to hold up.
High in the air and deep down the left field line. But this will land foul just shy of the wall. And he finds a way to catch the zone here. It's 1-2.
Real good lateral movement on that two-seam fastball. That pitch is money for him when it's moving like that. So just keep on throwing it.
Late making contact on that swing, and we'll do it again on 1-2. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
2-2.
Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out.
And he was really late on this one. I mean, really late. You can see where the baseball is by the time he gets the barrel through. I mean, it's darn near in the catcher's glove already. That tells me he was probably looking for something else.
Into the box, Leury Garcia. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. The White Sox are still looking to break into the hit column here. Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1.
I tell you, he's got a good pace, a good tempo to him out there right now.
Drops one down here, and he'll try to beat it out. Throw not in time, and that'll go as a bunt single.
Catcher,
Jeremy Washington comes to the plate, possibly receiving a bunt sign in order to stay out of the double play.
Yeah, and everybody's got a different opinion on this situation. But in reality, it really comes down to how the pitcher is with the bat in his hands and what he can do.
A little tardy there. No balls and a strike.
And if you're going to go after that pitch, you got to be thinking right field. I think he just pulled off of that one a little.
Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. Do you even bother with anything else here?
No, I sure wouldn't. As a hitter, you're thinking, look for fastball, adjust for an off-speed pitch. And so far in this at-bat, he hasn't made any adjustments.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Runner at first here, 1 man out. And this is swung on and missed. His 5th strikeout already, and there are 2 gone in the inning.
And I'll tell you what, watching this here on the monitor or even at home on the big screen, it's hard to appreciate how difficult it is to hit that pitch. I mean, this thing just absolutely disappears at the end.
Into the box now, Michael Jordan. And, oh, look out. Up and in and nearly took his head off.
He did not like that one bit. You know, it's one thing to work in with the hard stuff, but don't do it around the dome.
2 out with the man at first. Now a move over to first. And a dive, but he's back in.
Just checking.
The 1-0 delivery. 2-0.
2-0.
Outside, 3-0 now.
And he's got a little bit of work to do now to avoid that first walk.
A runner on first with 2 away. And this pitch misses for ball 4. So that's going to move a runner into scoring position now with 2 away.
Oh, and you know he wanted that one. Now the inning will continue, and a guy moves up into scoring position here.
Adam Eaton stands in with 2 on and 2 out here in the 3rd.
And you know, some guys just get better with runners in scoring position and 2 outs. This is a big at-bat for him right here, even though it's still early.
First delivery to him on the way. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike 1.
And that's what he needed here with 2 outs. He couldn't afford to fall behind another guy here in the inning, so that's a good job to jump in that driver's seat with strike 1.
That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. 2 down, runners at first and second. Grounded to third. He's got it. Throw on to first, and the White Sox come up with nothing as the inning is over. A golden opportunity to get on the board here goes for naught. More Cactus League action coming your way after this. Freddie Santiago will stand in. He, of course, the most valuable player in last summer's All-Star game. First pitch coming. Here it is. Now a fastball as he has to lean out of the way there.
Oh, that's what you call getting in tight with fastball.
That's wide, 2-0.
2 balls, no strike.
Hitters count. Here's the 2-0 pitch. Right side. He lays out, but he can't make the play, and it's through into right.
Things are starting to click for him now. 2 for 2 in the ball game. Regular season, here I come.
Tyler Coleman will stand in now, a Silver Slugger recipient for National League outfielders a year ago. Swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike.
And the reason he's working away so much here is because he's got that big hole on the right side of the infield to worry about. You don't want to give this guy something where he can just roll over a ground ball and still get it into right field.
And he'll try to take control of the inside part of the plate here as that misses.
Yeah, you got to be careful there after that leadoff single. You don't want to hit a guy here and really let him get something started.
To 2-2 now.
And after you move a guy off the plate and you know he's all worked up, that's a perfect time to drop a curveball or a changeup on him. Great pitch call right there.
Still 2-2. Nobody out, runner on first. And here's a slider. Strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
Boy, that's a tight little slider right there. It looked like it was going to be a ball, but then you can see the hard biting movement come back, and it winds up just catching that outside corner.
Standing in now, David Torres, as he'll lay off a slider too low, ball 1. And you figure now this would be a spot where that man might try to take second base.
And it wouldn't be a bad idea to hold the ball a little longer out there on the mound. Really vary your times to the plate. You can't be predictable out there or he'll take advantage.
Now a throw over. Runner's back. He's running towards second. A pitch out. The throw. It skips in and he's safe. Close play, but he's in there.
Yeah, and you figure if you guess right on the pitch out, you're going to throw the guy out 9 times out of 10. But even though they sniffed this one out and the throw's not all that bad, they still can't get him at second base.
Here comes the 2-0 pitch. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. Now a check swing, but he does manage to hold up in time. Ball 3.
Well, I think he got the pitch he was looking for right there, but not in the right location. So that's a great job of just holding up the swing.
And this misses for ball 4. The second walk he surrendered here in the first 3 innings.
First baseman number 44,
Anthony Rizzo will stride in. He walked and came around to score his first time. First pitch of the at-bat. In there, no balls and a strike.
Yeah, the best way to neutralize this guy's power, just keep putting pitches right there.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Sinker, 1 ball, 1 strike.
Playing 11.
Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. A ball and 2 strikes. Here it is. Bounce to first. Ramirez for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. 3 innings complete. It's the Cubs 2 and the White Sox 0. Leading off the inning, Victor Marrero, and they'll need him to get something going here.
And right here is an important time for them to climb back into this one. They definitely want to even this one up sooner rather than later.
Now a slider, and he gets ahead of him here, 0-1.
And we've seen a lot of that pitch here in the first 4 innings, and it's been real effective for him, and that's another example right there.
A lot of movement that time. It's 0-2.
Yeah, and I don't think I'd be in any big hurry to challenge this guy again. I'd see if I could make him go out of the zone, maybe chase a bad pitch.
He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
You want to talk about throwing a fastball in a guy's kitchen? He came in, sat down, had a cup of coffee with him. You aren't going to tie a guy up any better than that.
Edwin Encarnacion now. As he'll get caught chasing a bad one there, it's strike 1.
When you look at the way he's throwing the ball, he's thrown first pitch strikes to less than 40% of the batters that he's faced, and yet he's still pitching well, and we're in the middle of this ball game.
That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike.
1-1.
Swing and a little tapper. Foul ball, strike 2. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors so far for the White Sox. That misses, and we're even at 2-2. Chop foul at the plate, and the count holds at 2-2. Trying to strike him out for the second time. Oh, and he struck him out as well, so he's carving right through the heart of this lineup as there are 2 away now.
Believe me, it's way too soon to start worrying about how a guy's hitting. Even though this is 2 strikeouts for him now, spring training is mostly about just getting your body ready for the season, getting used to being in there day after day. I don't think he'll be too worried about his stats. At least he shouldn't be.
Stepping in now, Marcos Figueroa. as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he lays off for ball 1.
1-1.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
2-1.
Swing and a liner. Foul. He's ready with the 2-2 pitch.
Ball.
Full count now. 3-2.
2 strikes. The count is full.
Now a swing, and the barrel of the bat breaks in 2 that time. Throw in time, and the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the White Sox. They trail things here 2-0. Jacob Anderson is set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
And they jumped out to that early lead, so now it's all about just adding on.
And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1.
Boys, that's 99 right through him.
Now a fastball off the plate away. A ball and a strike. Two and one. Ripped on the ground to first. Underhanded flip. Throw to first by Encarnacion, and that's the first out.
The batter, number 8, second baseman, Eric Robeson.
Eric Robeson will dig in. Last year's recipient of the Silver Slugger Award for NL second baseman. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. 1 out, nobody on. Swing and a line drive, but this is a foul ball. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. And that pitch comes over to catch the corner. It's 2-2 now.
You know, a lot of times with a sinker baller out there, you're just conditioned to always look for something down. So he can surprise you with that high fastball, maybe four seam it every once in a while. And when he does, you can forget it.
Grounded to short. Fielded by Ramirez. And safe, says the first base umpire, as the throw was too late.
And if this is almost any other guy in baseball, he's going to be out. But he just gets down that line so fast, and he winds up beating this one out.
Alex Rodriguez, the third baseman, stands in following an RBI single his first time through. And prior to the first pitch, he'll look to first. Runner back safely.
Why not? Make him get dirty.
Starts him out with a sinker that's inside, 1-0. Looks like he employed the slide step on that last pitch.
Well, maybe you see a little cat and mouse game going between the pitcher and the runner right now. We'll see who wins this duel.
Throw over to the bag, and he's back standing.
Keeping an eye on him.
Runners on first with one down. And again a throw and a dive, but he's back in there. Runners off for second. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down. And he is in there.
And if you ask me, I'm pretty sure he had second base stolen already. So this is a time where a catcher just maybe needs to take a step back, stick this one in his back pocket. But instead, he tries to put a little something more on that throw, and he winds up firing it right into center field.
Here it comes on 1-1. Hit on the ground to short. Ramirez has it. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score.
Yeah, unless he was going on his own down there at third, they were using that contact play where you're told wherever and whenever the ball's hit, you're off and running. You're not even paying attention to what's going on. You've got to go. They love to play an aggressive style on the bases, and it gets them a run right there.
Action in the White Sox bullpen now as they have a left-hander getting loose. In now, Pedro Strop. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty, it's strike one.
You know a guy throws hard when his changeup's at 89.
Chased out of the zone there, and he's down 2 strikes.
Well, give him some credit. With 2 outs, a lot of pitchers will just leave that bat on their shoulder, but he's at least taking some hacks and making the pitcher work.
And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. Ready on 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
I smell another changeup coming here before too long.
Could even be right here.
2 out, nobody on. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
And a good job here of making him throw a lot of pitches. I mean, he probably doesn't have a whole lot left in the tank, so the more you make him work, the better your chances of getting a mistake.
Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Went up and out of the zone that time, but he gets a piece of it, and he'll see another pitch. Ready to deliver the full count pitch. Hit hard on the ground to second. Garcia takes it in. On to Encarnacion at first, and that ends the inning. So 1 run on 1 hit, 1 error in the inning, and no one left. We played 4 full. Cubs lead it 3-0. Alexi Ramirez heads for the box to start off the 5th in this one.
Boy, they've got some work to do here, but there's still a lot of time left in this game. So just chip away, chip away.
And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike 1. The pitch count there, 1 pitch into his 5th inning of work. Not much of a concern, I wouldn't imagine.
Yeah, it shouldn't be. He hasn't had any real overtaxed innings, so he should be fine for the time being.
Slider, and he can't pull the trigger. 2 strikes.
And they may have found a location that they like right here. 2 different pitches, both taken on the inside corner, and now they can go just about anywhere they want.
And Ramirez able to hold off on that one, but he still trails in the count. It's 1-2. Got him. And that's 8 strikeouts now for him in the ball game. A look at our line score here through the first 4, and as we've mentioned, just 1 hit for these guys this afternoon. In now, Tyler Flowers. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Well, at the very least, he went down hacking. Striking out is one of the many frustrations that go along with hitting, and you have to accept that it's going to happen sometimes.
1-0.
In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. Slapped hard the opposite way, but he'll barely have to move out there and right as he hauls this one in for the second out.
Second baseman.
That's one of the first balls they've really hit hard off him so far, and pretty fortunate that this one's right at his man for the out.
Into the box, Leury Garcia. As he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now.
Yeah, and he didn't even have to think twice about that one. And now he's got a good hitters count here, 2-0.
And a good comeback fastball there. It's 2 balls and a strike.
Hey, when you've got the pitcher on deck, that's not a bad idea. Take a hack at something.
Unable to get the bat around in time, and the count evens at 2-2. No runs, just 1 hit. 1 error thus far for the White Sox. That's it to short. Does he have another 1-2-3 inning? He does. 7 in a row he's set down now as the side is retired. Down in order go the White Sox. They trail it here 3-0. Jesse Padilla will dig in for the 3rd time now. He's struck out and bounced out in his first 2 trips. Some action now in the White Sox bullpen. They'll stand up a lefty and a right-hander to throw. Hit in the air to center field. Jordan shading to his right. Makes the play. 1 away.
You know, that's the thing with throwing a fastball as hard as he does. It makes fly balls travel that much farther off the bat. And this thing gets out there a long ways before it finally gets tracked down.
Stepping in, Freddie Santiago. He singled his last time up. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact.
No strike.
Smoked on the ground up the middle. He gets dirty, but he can't make the play. It's a base hit.
Yeah, plenty to worry about now with only 1 out. Not only do you have a dangerous hitter on deck, but you've got a real speedster over there at first, so he could very well be on the move here.
Jose Quintana will come on now as he inherits a runner at first with already 1 out in the inning.
Jose Quintana.
Tyler Coleman will be the first to greet him here as he'll stand in with a runner at first and 1 away. And he'll snap one over to first. And he'll get back in safely. And another snap throw to the bag, keeping particularly close tabs on him. And again, he'll snap one over to first. And the runner back safely. Drilled right back up the middle. That's through for a base hit, and he's 1 for 2 now. Long throw to third, and he's safe.
A good job here. Stays inside the ball well, doesn't roll over, and just shoots this ball right back up the middle.
Standing in now, David Torres. As he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1.
That's not a bad idea right there. Take a pitch. Make sure you get a good look at him and what he's throwing.
Rips this one to first. And he tries to go to a knee to block it, but it's by him down the right field line. And the run is in to score from third. That makes it a 4-0 ball game.
This team's got plenty of guys that can hit the ball out of the ballpark, but 3 straight singles will do the job as well.
Anthony Rizzo comes forward to bat again. He was the victim of a double play last time around.
And the defense is thinking, give it to us again. We'll take that all day.
Quintana sets. First pitch on the way. They set the target in, and this finds the inside corner for strike one. He pulls this one into right, and he'll lay out to make a spectacular catch. Wow. And he'll make it up safely to third, so they're at the corners now with 2 men out.
You know, it's always a danger as an outfielder when you try to make a play like this. You worry about that wrist because sometimes you can get it tucked under when you hit the ground, and you can twist it up pretty good or maybe even break it. But here, not only does he come away unhurt, but he also comes away with the baseball.
Stepping in now, Jacob Anderson. Now a cutter, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
And with 2 outs, you want to make sure those guys earn that run. Well, don't let them score on a wild pitch.
Runners at the corners, 2 men out. Line to the right side. A diving try, but he can't haul it in. It's through for a base hit. In to score is the runner from third. Now a 5-0 lead.
Well, you got a good pitch to hit. This is out over the plate, and he knows just what to do with it. Drives this one to right field and picks up that RBI from third.
Into the box now, Eric Robeson, as he'll swing and hit this one hard but foul off to the left and out of play. Now a 58-foot curveball that misses for a ball. The early hit total, about what you'd expect in a score line such as this. Here's the 1-1 pitch. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1.
Yeah, a good job here of working himself back into a hitter's count, especially with 2 men on base in front of him.
Two men are on with 2 men out. Fastball is looked at for strike 2. Oh, and he hung him a curveball there, and he's going to live to regret it as this ball is going to wind up well over the wall in left field. A long home run. A 3-run shot down the line in left as they've widened this lead to 8 now.
That pitcher's got to be thinking, how can I throw a pitch like that in this situation? That thing was so right down the middle, it absolutely got hammered, and he knew it as soon as he let go of it.
Into the box, Alex Rodriguez. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time, it's 0-1. That look says it all in the third base dugout.
That's not the look of a guy who's going to be sleeping well tonight, is it?
2 out, nobody on. Sharply hit ball back up the middle. And that's in for his second hit of the afternoon.
Boy, and with 2 outs, they've got to be asking themselves, why did we even bother pitching to this guy? You've got a base open and the pitcher on deck. I don't know why you'd even want to mess with him.
Pedro Strop strides in, grounded out his last time through. First pitch on its way. Cut fastball inside, ball 1. Would you say he's not really finishing his pitches at this point?
That's a good way to put it. It looks like he's aiming a little too much, and that's not working for him.
That evens it up, 1-1. Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. That's in there on the outer half, 1-2 now.
Good curveball right there, and that just really froze him.
Pulls this one in the air out to left. Figueroa there to put it away and finally put an end to the inning. But not before 5 crossed the plate, with the big blow being this 3-run home run. 5 innings complete. It's now an 8-0 ball game. Chet Steadman is going to come on now, as he's already up to 10 appearances here in the spring.
Chet Steadman.
Rich Anderson will grab a bat and lead things off here in the top of the 6th. Tap fouled at home plate. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. And here's a ball lifted high into foul ground down the right field line. And the move to the pinch hitter will not pan out, as that's taken in for the first out.
And with the big lead, he can afford to take a few chances with that fastball. And here, this one works out for him, because this is nothing more than an easy fly ball.
Cubs have someone working in their bullpen now, as a right-hander's begun to get loose. In now, Michael Jordan, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Not close. It's 2-0.
He's looking like he's a little too amped up out there. He's got to channel that a little more, because that pitch wasn't that close.
And he couldn't pull that one back, as he clearly broke the plane of the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. Here it comes. Hit to short. To his left, Padilla. And the throw is not going to be in time, as he's able to reach base safely.
And you had to figure that sooner or later someone was going to do something at the plate. Now, that's just their second hit of the ball game, and it comes all the way in inning number 6. Offense has been almost non-existent so far.
Adam Eaton will step in, a ground-out victim as last time.
And Matt, with the double play in order, they'll obviously be looking to induce another ground ball out of him right here.
And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Pretty good speed here coming out of that left-handed batter's box, so it's no sure thing that a ground ball means a double play.
Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. A pause, and the 0-2. And another foul ball. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today, he's gone on strikes.
I love this pitch right here. Just an elevated fastball with 2 strikes. Nothing much to it. He just says, this is just a good old country fastball, and he runs it right by it.
Standing in now, Victor Marrero. Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. Here's the 0-1. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
One thing you've got to be aware of as a hitter is he's going to give you a bit of a variety up there. He's got 5 pitches, and he's going to use all of them.
2 out with the man at first. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. A man left for the White Sox. Still 8-0. Gene Machi will come on now to try and sort this mess out, as he'll likely be asked to go at least a few innings here.
Machi.
Jesse Padilla will get settled in here as the Cubs look to get it going in their half of the 6th.
You know, guys, I love a guy like this leading off an inning for you. He makes good contact, and he can run.
Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Running hard. He's digging for second. And he's not stopping. He wants 3. And a fine start to the inning for the Cubbies. It's a leadoff triple.
You want to talk about throwing a pitcher out of his rhythm? This is the first pitch of the inning, and no one's going to run this thing down. So when the dust settles, this turns into a leadoff triple.
Stepping in now, Freddie Santiago, batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike 1.
1 strike.
Runner at third here, nobody out. And it's quickly 0-2. Here it comes on 0-2. Fastball. Whoa, look out. That just about got him in the coconut.
You got to be careful with that inside location on 0-2. The last thing you want to do is hit him.
The 1-2 pitch. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one.
All right, no more hoping he's going to chase. On 2-2 now, you got to come up with your best pitch right here because this is a definite strikeout situation.
2-2 count. Here it comes. Now a swing and a fly ball. Figueroa is in pursuit, and this will fall, but it's a foul ball. The runner in scoring position with none out. Lifted in the air out to right. Eaton is under it, makes the catch, but the runner from third breaks for home. And he will get in to score, and it's a run batted in on the sacrifice fly.
And after the leadoff triple, this is just a case of a guy taking care of business out there with a runner in scoring position. All he's trying to do is get something airborne here, and that's mission accomplished as he gets the easy sacrifice fly.
Tyler Coleman steps in. He scored after reaching on a single his last time up. He's set. Here it comes. Sends that one out of play for strike one. 0-1. Here it comes. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. One out, nobody on. Tried to get him to go after one below the knees, but it's 1-2. Swung on, and he went fishing in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Coleman is retired, 2 down now.
Fielder number 20.
Oh, this one could have been trouble. But that's a nice play behind the plate to clear himself of the runner and then make a good throw on to first base to get the put out.
Into the box, David Torres, as the first pitch misses high and inside for ball one. Perhaps a little low there. It's 2-0.
Two really close pitches to kick off this at bat. Normally this guy would be all over him, but he's shown some discipline here with 2 good takes.
Ready with the 2-0 pitch. A strike, and it's 2-1. A pretty dangerous spot for that one.
I don't think it was by design. It's one thing to miss your spots out of the zone, but when you miss in the zone, especially up, that's when you tend to get hurt.
2-1 pitch is a fastball off the plate away, and it's 3-1 now.
When you're already down by a bunch, this is where a guy's got to take some responsibility out there and start throwing some strikes.
That's in there, and it'll run the count to full, 3-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And, whoa, awfully close, but it's ball 4 according to Woody Keller.
Hey, you know what? That's all right. He gave him a pretty good battle up there, and he never gave in to him. A walk you can work around. A home run, you can't.
Anthony Rizzo will stand in here. 0 for 2 with a run scored so far. First offering on its way. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. A runner on first with 2 away. Can't get around quick enough, and that'll move the count to 1-1. Here's the 1-1. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Another one sent foul. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. So a run on 1 hit, no errors, and a man left. We're through 6 full. The Cubs are on top, 9-0. Back here at Forbes Field in the Steel City. This one pretty much all over, but the shouting as we check our game summary to see how we've gotten to where we are. Craig Dutton will come in now working with a huge lead, so he'll just look to get some work in here.
Craig Dutton.
Angel Ortiz is up off the bench as he'll pinch hit here to start inning number 7. In there at the knees, strike 1. Line drive to left. And that's going to be a base hit. So a great job off the bench, and he's aboard here to lead off the inning.
They finally break through for hit number 3 of this ball game, though. It took them 7 innings to do it. That is not the kind of offensive performance that's going to win you too many ball games.
Jose Cameron will come on to pinch hit now with a runner at first and nobody out.
Cameron.
And that misses for ball 1.
1 ball, no strike.
A look here at the hits per side here in the late going. A runner at first with no outs here. Very weakly on the ground, but that one rolls foul. And this one runs a little too far in, ball 2.
And this is where a guy who's been around a long time knows, hey, we're not going to make up the difference with just one swing. It's going to take base runners. So that's a good job of being really patient at the plate.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Well, I think it's time to attack now because these guys haven't been in too many good hitters' counts. This is where you need to pounce.
Hit sharply toward the right side. In there, a base hit.
Maybe a chance here to put a dent into that scoreboard after all. This gives them a couple guys on base now here in the late going. And at the very least, another hit here could be enough for them to avoid the shutout.
Gordon Beckham will get a chance to swing the bat here, and he'll do it in a good spot as he has runners at first and second and nobody out in the inning. First pitch here is a sinker that runs a bit too wide. It's ball 1.
Now with 2 on and nobody out, it's looking like this scoreless string could be in some jeopardy.
Here it comes, 1-0. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Eric, what are you looking for here?
It's a fastball count, but he doesn't always play by the rules out there, so this could very well be a slider or something away. So in other words, I have no idea.
In there, 2-1. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. Fastball here.
I think it has to be. You're licking your chops if you're the hitter. 3-1. You can't walk the bases loaded. Bail and wail.
He's set. Here's the 3-1. And a full count now, 3-2.
Count is full. 3 balls, 2 strikes.
Here comes the payoff pitch. fought off at the plate, and will do it again. On the ground to short. This could be two. Fielded cleanly to second for one. And that didn't work out too well as the pinch hitter comes on to bounce into a double play.
And that was quite a battle up there. He made him throw a ton of pitches. An advantage pitcher here, as in the end, he gets him to ground into the double play.
Tyler Flowers will dig in now. He's struck out and lined out in his first two at-bats.
Yeah, he hit that ball pretty hard on the line out. He just couldn't get it to fall for him.
And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball one. Fair to say things are not going as planned in that third base dugout.
Well, this is just an afternoon to forget for that man right there.
It's a 2-0 now as he hits with a runner at third and two away.
You've got a guy up there who can't hit a lick. I just don't know why you're not coming right after him with fastballs.
Late swing on the hitter's count. Still a good count for him now, however, at 2-1. Skied into straightaway right. Torres moves over. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. White Sox leave one. They're looking up at a 9-0 deficit. Angel Ortiz will stay in the ball game as he'll take over at first base.
Now playing first base, number 17.
Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Phil Naylor will come on now in a mop-up role as he'll just try and keep this deficit from growing any larger. Marcus Semien will come in as well as a part of the double switch. Lester Bowen is also into the ball game as he'll assume duties in left field. Travis James is up off the bench as he'll be asked to get something started in the home half of the seventh.
James.
A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball one. 1-0. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Outside, 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Fastball, and looks like they're pinching him a bit here. It's 3-1. One thing that man right there will not tolerate: leadoff walks.
Especially right out of the bullpen. This might be a quick outing if that happens.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Calling for it, Eaton. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Up next for the Cubs.
Dangerous count right there. 3-1. Dangerous pitch, too. He comes with the fastball, but he's going to live to tell about it as he gets him to loft an easy fly ball.
Eric Robeson will stand in as he's accounted for one of the biggest at-bats of the game so far. A 3-run shot back in the 5th that's really energized his ball club. Hit the other way out toward right field. Eaton has it in his tracks, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Now batting, third baseman, Alex Rodriguez.
Alex Rodriguez Digs in, coming off a single in his last at-bat. He's ready. Here's the first offering. On the ground to third. Marrero scoops it up. And a leap over at first, but he comes down with his foot on the bag to record the out. Whew. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. But they'll live with it as they hold a 9-0 lead. Travis James will stay in the ball game as he'll likely do the catching from here out.
Travis James.
Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Jason Hall will come in now working with a huge lead, so he'll just look to get some work in here. Leury Garcia strides in, grounded out his last time through.
Second baseman, Leury Garcia.
And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike one.
That thing's coming in there hot, 96 miles an hour.
And, oh, he can't get out of the way of that one, so the leadoff man will be on to open the frame.
Yeah, looks like he's going to be all right, but, boy, late in spring training, the last thing you want to see is your guys getting hit by a pitch. I think he'll survive, but that always causes you to hold your breath a little.
Darryl Mitre will stand in now as he'll be getting his first plate appearance in this one here in the 8th. Here comes the first pitch. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0.
That's a strike.
And he comes back with one in there for a high strike.
And against a guy like this, you're usually only going to get one pitch to hit in that bat. Sometimes you might not even get that, so that's one he may want back.
Here's the 1-1 delivery. This is line to left. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
And this is really one of the few balls they've hit solidly all afternoon. So now we'll see if maybe they can get something going here.
Cam Park will get a chance to swing the bat here, and he'll do it in a good spot as he has runners at first and second and nobody out in the inning. In there, and it's 0-1.
Now, he might have been on the on-deck circle just saying, man, I get one at-bat and it's against this guy? Thanks a lot.
Oh, 1, here's the pitch. Breaking ball. That's in the dirt as he takes a ball. First and second here with nobody out. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. And a big cut at the breaking ball, but he comes up empty, and that's the first out.
Well, you know, Eric and I like to talk a lot about pitchers keeping hitters off balance at the plate. And this is an excellent illustration of what we're talking about. Now, we didn't like to be off balance at the plate, but this is what you get. He goes fast, then slow, fast, then slow. They never give him the same pitch or the same speed twice in a row. And that's how you keep a guy's timing all messed up.
Jordany Valdespin will get the call to pinch hit here, and he'll find he has a couple of runners aboard with only one out in the inning. He'll start him with a fastball down and in for a ball, 1-0. That man's team has definitely shot itself in the foot with all the strikeouts so far.
It seems like it's been a growing trend so far, but man, you've just got to be able to put the ball in play when you've got runners in scoring position.
That'll be a souvenir, and the count will move to 1-1. And now time is called as a beach ball has made its way out into left field here. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Runners are at first and second with one away. Chop foul at the plate. It'll remain 1-2. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Strike 3 called, and now he's 1 out away from getting out of this.
These guys really haven't had all that many great chances offensively. So, you know, they'd hate to see this threat go by the boards. Not a good time for a strikeout at all.
Evan Gaddis will start to loosen up in the on-deck circle as he'll bat with 2 on and 2 out here. Belted high in the air out to left. Coleman racing back at the track. The wall. Gone! So a 3-run blast to straightaway left, and they're now on the board, though still well behind.
Well, he made a pretty nice comeback and looked like he was on the verge of working out of this inning on scored upon, but he made one final mistake here. It's going to cost him 3 runs after all.
Steve Hargrove will get a shot here as a pinch hitter.
Number 18, Steve Hargrove.
And here's a ball hit in the air. Torres sprinting after it. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. Sox get 3 thanks to this 3-run home run. On now to the bottom of inning number 8. It's the Cubs 9 and the White Sox 3. Jordany Valdespin will stick around as he'll take over in right field.
Now playing right field, number 12.
Steve Hargrove will stay in the ball game as he'll take over at first base.
Steve Hargrove.
Herb Martin will come on now in a mop-up role as he'll just try and keep this deficit from growing any larger. Dan King will also enter as he takes over at third base. Rick Henson will also come in now as he takes over out in center. Now to the plate, Clint Barmas. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Third baseman, Clint Barmas.
Down the third baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. That's on the inside corner to put him behind here. 0-2. And he reaches for one out of the zone and misses rather badly for the first out. A good afternoon of spring training baseball thus far as you get a look there at our line score through the first 7.
Padilla.
Riding into the box, Jesse Padilla. He's 1 for 4 for the game. There's a strike at the knees, 0-1.
No ball. 1 strike.
Here's his swing, and just foul, says the umpire, and he was right on that one. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
I'd say he's made a pretty good impression since coming on. With 2 batters, 2 strikeouts to start the inning.
Richard Goodwin will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 outs and the base is empty. He'll start him with a sinker here, but that sinks a bit too much that time. It's 1-0. And he misses low with it, 2-0.
When you're down by 6 on the mound, you got to at least throw strikes here.
2 out, nobody on. To first, Hargrove has it, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Cubs are down in order, but they lead it by a margin of 9-3. Damon Haller will come in now working with a huge lead, so he'll just look to get some work in here. Todd Cuellar is into the ballgame now as he assumes duties in center field.
Number 36, Todd Cuellar.
Striding in to start the 9th, Lester Bowen, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Well, you're facing a pretty big deficit in this game, so they need to start clawing their way back.
9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a cold strike. And he watches one dip low and inside for a ball, 1-1. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. And the third baseman will have a look at it, but this is back into the seats. Off the plate that time and a little high. It's even at 2-2. And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full. Grounded back up the middle. Oh, a diving stop. The throw in time.
Oh, love it.
The batter, number 8, shortstop.
On a ball hit like that, if you're the pitcher, you're thinking, oh, base hit. But not this time. What tremendous defense out there. Great diving stop. Makes the play and gets the out. And the pitcher acknowledges it, and he's happy about it.
Into the box now, Marcus Semien. As he'll watch a slider that runs out of the strike zone away for ball 1. Chopped foul right at home plate. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And this is lifted high in the air down the right field line. And foul. And now a slider in there for a called third strike, and there are 2 gone now.
Good start to the inning here out of the bullpen. After 3 runs came in to score last inning, they needed someone to come in here and slow that offense down a bit.
Josh Begley will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 39, Josh Begley.
Into the seats, 0-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Barely able to make contact, down 0-2 now. Now what's left of this crowd this afternoon gets to their feet. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Well, you know, when you're behind an account like this, it's all about changing your approach at the plate. You got to shorten up a little bit and just look to put the ball in play.
Swing and a line drive, but this will be foul. 2 out, nobody on. And it's to 2-2 now with the bases empty and 2 gone here in the inning. And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3. Fights off another pitch and hits it foul right at the plate. Grounded up the first baseline. Played on the backhand. And he'll step on first for the out, and the ball game is over.
Yeah, and you know this home crowd is going to get to drive home happy as their guys come through with a very good win.
Well, you always hope to get a good outing from your starting pitcher, but this man went above and beyond in this one. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, I thought he turned in a really good performance. His fastball had some good life to it. He really mixed his speeds well, and he kept guys guessing all throughout.
So that just about does it. For EK, Psycho, and the crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, get those smartphones and tablets out and head over to theshownation.com. The Cubs win this one 9-3. So long, everybody.